Hi, well, it's the 7th day today of December and I'm heading out to have lunch with my dad. It's a lovely sunny day and I'll catch up with you guys later. Bye. Okay, so I've just arrived in town and been very pleasantly surprised that there's a lot of parking in town at the moment, so that's good. Well, I'm back again. I have returned home. I've been out. I've had a day in town. I went out to have lunch, met up with my dad, have lunch in town, and so I decided to have a look around some of the shops. And well, I was going to say to do some shopping, but I didn't do a lot of shopping. But I did go around and have a look at a few shops. I did go to the tea shop. I was looking for some Christmas seasonal teas that I could try out each day. But I went to tea to tea, and I ended up getting this Sip Sip Hooray pack of tea. I mean, I was looking for a really nice Christmas kind of inspired teas, but they didn't have any packs of just Christmas tea. But this one has a variety pack of 24 teas, and they're what is that here? We made sure you can sip the rainbow with everything from black to green, fruit and herbals inside. And so I thought I would get this and share with you the teas along with my vlogmas. I have to say that even though it's a lovely tin, it is purple and a lovely lid and everything, and I do like the purple, but I think of all the tea kind of caddies that they had, this tin was my least favourite in terms of wanting to keep tea in, you know, later once I've drunk all this. But it was the one that I wanted for the tea, but not for the caddy. So we'll see how we go. I will share those with you another time. I might even try and talk one of my family members into joining me to talk about the teas as we try them. I won't tell you anything any more about the types of teas that are in there. I will talk about that when I have them. So that was my tea. Yep. And even though I didn't manage to get any seasonal tea range, I might look for something later next year. For next year, I might be a bit more organised. And then I went to the needle workshop in town, and I've got some lovely footage of the front of their shop, and I went in and I just ended up getting the Plum Street. Oh, is it going to show? This one, Plum Street sampler, a bowl fruit of Mary's. There we go. Oh, I can't really get it to show up without the sun shining on it. There we go. So that was a little gift to myself. And the other one I got was the Plum Street sampler, which was the lesson 4 of the cereal bowl collection, which I thought was really, really cute. And it said, be you to others, kind and true, as you would have others be to you. So I thought that was really cute, and I really liked that with a little sheep on there and the shepherdess and the little country house. So there were 2 little gifts to myself. And while I was there, I did get, I'm not going to be able to actually, I can kind of show you the top of these, but I bought these so that they could be gifts from Christmas gifts to me. Well, bought by me, but you know, but I'm not going to open these until Christmas, so you'll have to. I will put these up on one of my blogs and talk about them there. But I've got 3 different pictures there, so you'll have to come along and join me on my next blog. I'll probably talk about these actually in January, because I'm not going to open these or show you these until after Christmas, because these are going to be my Christmas presents. So some of you might already know what they are, but for those of you who don't, you'll have to wait and see, because I'm kind of excited. So I'm going to put them away now, and hopefully by Christmas it'll be a surprise all over again when I get around to opening those. And yes, and what else? Oh, I went
we went and had lunch. My dad and I went and had lunch at Fuller's bookshop, and so I picked up their summer reading guide to have a look through. There were so many books in there that I was looking at that, there's so many books I could buy, but I've got so many books here to read as well. And tomorrow I've got book club, so it's the last book club for the year. And so I'm thinking I've still got, I've still got a lot of books to read. I've got a lot of books to get through over the summer period as well. And I don't know, I might have a look through the catalogue and kind of make a decision about whether or not what I might buy. And the other thing, this morning we started off with our advent calendar, and the chocolate advent calendar, we had these little lint teddy bears in there, and the Cadbury Crunchies as well. So I'm doing well keeping up with all the chocolates this year. I've still got a little stash of chocolates to go in the advent calendar. So, and I only put the chocolates out each day. So I know with some of the advent calendars, people put their chocolates in for every single day, and then you just kind of take out the amount for each day. But I've always only just put in the ones for the day that it is at the moment. And so that's doesn't seem like I did a lot, but I mean, I'm quite tired now after spending my day walking around all the shops in town and enjoying myself in town. I've got a little bit of footage, as I said, of some of the shops, and a little bit of footage from the teddy bear shops in town, and of course from Threads, which is the sewing and needlecraft and quilting shop in town. And I always love going in there. I always love looking at their things. And I was so good this time that I didn't even actually look at any of the fabric. I just wanted to have a look at the cross stitches, wanted to make a decision on a Christmas present, because I thought it would be easier for my kids just to buy me a cross stitch patterns that I would like. And then I've got that ready to go. At the moment, I'm going to sit back here, have a cup of tea after my big journey out now that I'm home. And so today I am having the Twinings orange and cinnamon tea, which is probably one of the most festive teas that I have at this time of the year. The other thing I did when I was in town was I was having a look at some of the mugs, because I was thinking about getting a festive or Christmas kind of mug. I didn't really find anything that I was really that excited about. I did see a few cute ones with animals and with Santa's hats and Santa's scarves and things like that on, but there wasn't anything really, that really drew me. So at the moment I'm just drinking out of one of my favourite garden inspired mugs, and I think the weather is starting to turn a little bit now. It's getting a bit windy outside and a little bit cooler. So I think apart from sitting down, relaxing, having my cup of tea, I might, I don't know, will I do some sewing or do some knitting? I'm not quite sure yet, but I will get round to doing something and try and put this video together as well. I hope everyone's having a really good day, and we are getting up towards the first week of December, the end of the first week of December, and I must admit, I was quite surprised when I went into town that when I got into town, there were still so many parking spots in the car park. I think I was on level 5 of the car park, and there were still quite a few parking spots. But I know in about a week's time, if I go into town, it's going to be a lot harder to find a parking spot. And yeah, we'll see how we go. We'll see how many more times I head into town to do any Christmas shopping between now and Christmas. Well, I'm going to sit back and have my tea, and I'll see you later. Well, I've decided, I was so inspired by being in Threads in town that I thought I would do some cross stitch. So I've got my Plum Street sampler, the 1831 Christmas, and I thought I would just do some work on that. And I'm just looking around because I've got the cat and the dog playing with each other. The dog has just decided to lie down here on all the cords, and the cat is just over the other side. So as long as they stay still, everything, the camera will stay in place and everything will be okay. And if they start playing with each other, who knows what will happen. Maybe they'll just have a little rest and sleep. I doubt it. So yes, I'll do some work on my cross stitch because I'm all inspired again to being in the shop and having a look at all the cross stitches. I think I'd like to do a bit of cross stitching. I'm getting a bit sick and tired of doing the sleeves on my husband's jumper because it seems to be taking forever, the sleeves. They're taking a long time. And yeah, they're probably better to do in front of the TV or something like that. So I think I'll go and get myself ready and set up for this. I'd just like to make sure that I catch the end, the start of this, and then I don't have to go back and sew it in once I've started. And if you can hear any kind of funny snorkeling noises, that's just Maya sniffing around, probably looking for some food, even though I have just given her a treat to eat. So I'm not quite sure why she's still looking around for some more food. My problem is I have got to the point now where I have to keep I have to take my glasses off to do cross stitch now, but then I have to put them back on so that I can read the chart, and then take them back off to start doing cross stitching again. I guess it happens to us all. We all get to a certain age where we have to, our eyes are not as good as they used to be.